If you're watching this video, I'm assuming that you are a mobile home owner and you're looking to sell. Let's talk about my philosophy on how you sell a mobile home. The only thing that works these days, in my opinion, is the internet. Most people do not go to a broker. Most people don't go to an agent. The numbers aren't big enough. Most agents don't actively follow this market. The MLS is not really that active. We haven't had great luck with it. Most people want to shop on the internet. And let's face it, a lot of shoppers these days, they want to shop at 11 o'clock in their pajamas, on their laptop, and just cruise and click through units. If there's maybe 300 or 400 units on the market in any one region, how's a homeowner supposed to, a buyer supposed to see all those units? It's impossible to get out there and see all of those units. So what they want to do is they want to shop on the internet. They want to look at the features and benefits. They want to cruise through them. And a lot of times they'll click real fast, say, nope, that's not me. Nope, that's not me. Nope, oh wait, that's me. Now, if there's 200, 300, 400 units on a market, but only 30 of them are on the internet, and only 20 of those have, a lot of them are on the internet, but they don't have comprehensive information. They don't have a 3D floor plan. They don't have a walkthrough video. All they have is like one or two stupid photographs. It's not enough for a buyer to buy. All that is a teaser trying to get them to drive out. But let's think about driving out these days. At $4 a gallon or whatever it is, people don't want to drive around all week. And also, if you call an agent, a lot of times they don't pick up the phone. A lot of times they, you finally get out there and they miss the appointment. It's hard to make schedules. It takes a week before you can even see the inside of a place. These days, video is the only way to go and give people all the information on the internet. What we're finding is our buyers call us up and say, I've seen it on the internet, I like it, I want it, sell it to me. End of story. We don't even show it to them. They make their decision pretty much on the internet. Now, we also have a few other advantages that make our brokerage better than anybody else out there. Now, you can see our phone setup. We have a central 800 number, but that 800 number goes to all of our people, okay? So all the phones ring at once, and somebody is going to pick up. So ideally, we miss them every once in a while, but not very often. Most other agents have one single phone number, and if their cell phone isn't plugged in or isn't available, oh well, you don't get to talk to them. And a lot of the sales get done right now. The guy calls, he wants to buy it. We pick up the phone, we meet him at the place, we close the deal. That's it. If we missed the phone call, we might have missed the close. That's one. Number two, as I said before, we do the full video. And you can see what our videos look like up there. Or you can go look at any one of our units back on the home page, and you can see the quality of our videos. Number three, we have lots of photographs. Photographs are important. People can really see the detail. Number four, we give full detail about the park. Typically, we shoot video of the park, the pool, the clubhouse, the amenities, the general feel of the place, what the streets look like, both in photographs and in video, and then we give a description of the park. So we really do emphasize the park itself. And anybody can take video and anybody can take photographs. That's not the big deal. The big deal is we drive traffic. Okay? Now, I want you to go click on the hit counter button. Okay? Outside, right up there, there's a button called hit counter. That button will take you to our hit counter, and you will see the traffic that we are driving to our websites and to our videos. You can see all of the action that we're getting and how many people are looking at videos and photographs and everything else. It's my personal belief that it takes 200, 300, 400, 500 views before someone actually snaps open their checkbook and says, it's mine. That's a lot. Can you imagine if you had 5 people tromping through your house before one guy said yes? Most of the reasons these properties don't sell is because 3 or 4 people wind up touring through it. Out of 3 or 4 people, it's just not enough. With us, you can watch the hits coming. okay? Now, we'll put up on the screen the hit counter. And on the hit counter, you can actually see the first column on the left is date and time stamp of the hit counter, okay? And you can see when they came in. Number two, the next one is the IP address, okay? That's the computer address of where they came from. Now, an IP address is a general address. I can tell what city they're from, what state they're from, all that sort of thing. But I can't get it right down to a household. It's just a generalized area. But at least we know they're unique. The next thing is we can look at the page that they're looking at, the actual page and what the activity is. So when they come to your house, for instance, they'll take a look at first your main page. Then they may go look at the park page. Then they may go look at floor plans. Then they may go look at open house dates, any of that sort of thing. And I track each one of those events so you can see what people are doing on your website. Because remember, as a seller, we're going to build a website just for your property. It's custom built just for your property, and so is the video. You can take a look on a day-to-day, hour-to-hour, real-time basis who is looking at your house. And we're perfectly candid about it. We publish our hit counter. It's up there. The hit counter that you see when you click on the button, the hit counter button, that's our real hit counter, and you can see real people looking at real properties in live time. In fact, you can actually go to one of our properties, look at it, go back to the hit counter, and you'll see that you got tracked while you were in the site. So we don't just tell you that we're going to get your property exposure, we actually prove it. We actually prove to you who's coming, how often, and we prove that we're doing our job. And we drive traffic from all kinds of sources. We drive it from search engine optimization, we do blogging about it, we have social networking, we do all kinds of things to capture your audience and drive them toward your property. Now you may be asking, wow, that's a whole lot of value-added help. That's a very sophisticated sales approach. Well, it is, but we think that our sellers deserve it. Now our fee is $5,000 to list your home and to do all of these services. That's the same as any other broker is going to do, but they don't provide this level of service. In summary, it's my belief that the internet is where people want to shop today. The internet is capable of delivering 2, 3, 4, 500 views of your property from actual buyers who are actually interested, and that is how you sell something. The way you don't sell something is have a broker with a nice fancy car come in and show 4 people your house and then tell you you're overpriced. Okay? One final thought. People ask me, what should I list my house for? How much do you think it's worth? Well, I can give you my opinion, other guy can give you their opinion. What I like to do is actually put it out there, begin driving traffic to your site. If one house, actual true story, we started driving traffic Saturday evening. Sunday morning, a guy called up and said, I saw it on the internet, I want it. And we said, you mean you want to come tour it? And he said, no, I want it, I'm buying it. And he did. Literally 12-hour turnaround time. Now, obviously, I can't promise that for any other property, but that's how you know a property is priced right, maybe even too low. Now, on the other hand, if I've driven 300 or 400 people to view your video and they've been all over the website and they've seen all the information and they didn't buy, none of them bought, well, that's the market talking to you. I mean, that's the market saying, for that, at that price, we're not really interested. We can drop the price. We can change it. We can do, and then I can drive a bunch of traffic based upon the lower price and say, hey, big price reduction, come see it. It's a lot cheaper now. Be the first guy in the door before someone else grabs it. Now all that traffic gets driven, and all of a sudden it should start going like popcorn. Anyway, the market is pretty good about voting. If you're too high, it's going to be a deadly silence out there, even though lots of qualified buyers have seen it. And if you're getting stampede, well, maybe we should start a bidding war. But the good news is at least you know who's looking at your house. At least you know how many people have looked at it and whether you've gotten a good sampling of the market or not. If 3 people see it and 3 people don't want it, that means nothing. All that means is those 3 guys didn't like it. But if 300 people have seen it, well, now you got to kind of pay attention to that because that's real. Anyway, I hope you give us a call. Our number is right here again. And we would love to work with you. We'd love to list your house, and we'd love to move it for you. Thank you.